Okay, let's see here.
Oh, wow, that...
Yeah, it's very short, I think.
Yeah, are those the last 4 missions?
No, there's 2 more? 3?
Like, they really make it look like it's gonna be a long game by putting 5 of them all over there.
I think they plan to, but they could only do so much.
Yeah, that makes sense. Still, just space them a little better. I guess I got those first 5 done early in development.
That's the boat ship. That's the assault helicopter. I'm gonna go with this one.
Chicago.
The enemy force has concentrated strength in the center of Chicago. Intelligence's most educated guess is that the purpose is to re-educate the citizens and strengthen
This is the level that I'll
for the vice
try to...
president.
Again, I was boasting, but I don't know at the moment.
Though there are many target areas, it is possible to annihilate the enemy by effectively using the train to move from building to building. Destroy the target areas and let the citizens wake up to their town with its tranquility restored. This mission goes by the call name Chicago Daybreak.
Okay, we started about... Okay.
The name doesn't even sound funny. I actually like that name.
I'm thinking it's from a movie called Daybreak, but I could be wrong, because I don't know if it was in Chicago or not.
I'm not a movie buff.
And Godspeed, Mr.
It's an old
President.
movie. It was basically... I forget, like the underground tunnels for cars? Which are like collapsed, and there's a few people still alive underneath, and one guy tries to go down and save them.
Sounds like it's a good movie, or it could be a good movie.
Has Sylvester Stallone.
I've never seen anything with him actually in it. And yeah, talking to family recently, I learned that like I haven't seen like so many popular actors in anything.
Yeah.
Like Tom Cruise. Guess how many movies I've seen with Tom Cruise in them?
How many?
1. The Outsiders. Not even Mission Impossible, it's The Outsiders.
You can get this.
And I only saw that movie because of school.
Oh. I don't think what class that was that for, but
English.
different English class then.
Well, yeah, I was always a grade ahead of you. I read it in grades... I want to say grade 6 and grade 9. And in grade 9, we watched the movie after we finished reading it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, English. You always gotta read a book, then you watch the movie.
Yeah, in grade 11, we went through, yeah, we had the one where the class was broken down into, like, sort of groups, but we actually had to do work independently, where we each group read a different book. My group ended up reading The Road before the movie came out. One group read No Country for Old Men, which I kind of wanted to read that one.
I just know it's, well, for that story, different from the movie.
Way
Way different.
We watched the movie afterward, and I got to see the reports, and it's like, oh, that book sounds really good. The movie's not as good, though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, the one detail I always remember is the one guy, he used to have the air tank that he needed. He was, like, hooked up to it to breathe, and that's what he used to pressurize the gun he had.
Yeah.
But then it's just he's carrying the air tank around for it in the movies.
I remember he just enjoys doing what he does.
But yeah, in the books, like, I remember it was like he's actually endangering himself to use that. Because if he runs out of air in that thing, he's...
Again, they always... apparently there's always changes from the movie to the book.
Richard! Oh, you've done excellent work, Michael. How about a reward to show my appreciation?
Just have to have Richard's voice to sound evil.
Poison gas will annihilate the city
Whenever I think
in
about
5 minutes.
movies being different from the books, I always end up first thinking of Aragon. Never read it myself, but I've a common friend of ours, like, his massive complaints about it, because they took a series of books and made it so it could only be one movie.
Each target area has started up their poison gas controls. If the density of the poison gas exceeds 181 parts per million, human death is Guaranteed. Destroy the target areas before the density reaches 181 ppm. What's that?
Coming to you live from the skies over Chicago. This is DNN's
It looks
Peter
so
McDonald.
cheaply designed compared to everything
Poison
else.
gas
Everything's
is
got all
his
this
weapon of
nice
choice.
detail to it,
Seeks
and then
to
there's just this
obliterate the
helicopter
city
that looks like a
Chicago.
toy.
And yeah, for some reason,
Cowards.
it's bulletproof
Even
almost.
cruelty has a limit. But rest assured, I have faith that the U.S. military will put a stop to this.
That
Yes,
journalist is
people.
up to his old misinformed tricks again.
Yep.
Please hurry, Mr. President.
Well, maybe if you just didn't put me in the cutscene, I would. Play this the right machine gun, but I don't. I'm sure.
I do want to make jokes, but I don't want to get too political.
On destroying the poison gas source, the poison gas density has gone down. But don't let down your guard. Hurry up, Mr. President.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Hopefully, I can do this right, but I don't. Yeah, here's the enemy that we were supposed to meet. We did it.
Mr. President, that's a
I always
tank
love
filled
just how
with
the tanks
poisonous
do
gas
full front
neutralizer.
flip.
Soldiers must be tired if they left that out in such an obvious place.
Okay, just turn that up. Yeah, I'm doing this one thing because, well, mostly just. Guess what? That gets destroyed. Like that over there. For some reason, it gets destroyed. I think it's from the train, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna just do this.
A musician was among the POWs
Oh,
you
wait, that's
rescued. He was forced to sing the blues for the troops.
Okay, so I don't think so.
It's weird when they just start pointing out stuff like that. Like, I understand the scientists because they pointed out those actually have an effect on your
Yeah.
money and all that, but why point out the musicians who are forced to play the blues?
I guess the late or the Jody is a music buff.
Oh no! According to our own DNN human
Hoping to avoid that
density
part, but I
measuring
will.
device, the density of poison gas in the city has already exceeded 50 parts per million. Metal
Hey.
Wolf is a villain down to his last mecha bolt.
Right now, this one I gotta. Okay, do not destroy.
Hurry on to the next one, Mr. President.
Okay, don't distract. Just headbutt your way through everything. I didn't think that would work. I thought I could get through, but no, I couldn't. Oh, the people.
I wonder if it gets back up to 50 again. Are we gonna get that little audio clip again?
No, I don't.
Some scientists
I
were
played this
among
level a
the
lot
POWs you
because I didn't know where
rescued.
shit
They were
was.
probably used to research poison gas.
Again, well, the part I just did, I had to look up. Even then, I just took a guess that the train had something to do with it, so. Just gonna ignore the enemies and just focus on destroying them. Again, this is another thing I'd have to go off camera to do.
Oh, just realized that mech is bigger than yours.
I don't think it's a mech.
I think it's just a giant robot.
It's a giant robot that's falling.
The way things
Because
are
it's
going,
like
the
human
gas
bodied,
will
there's no
reach
way
density in
unless it's a
another 3
power
minutes.
armored suit,
Metal
but
Wolf won't even give us enough
Wait,
time
somebody
to
could sit
make
inside that
instant
one. It's
noodles.
bigger.
That journalist is always a day
No, I
late
don't think
and
sitting. I think they'd be, like,
so
standing,
hurry
'cause
up,
the-
Mr. President.
because I guess the body mass of it, or the chest of it, doesn't go click for me, in a way. Just
So do you recall what the number is on what you need to stop everything by?
180.
Another dire blow to the military. The military only has 3
Weighs a lot,
operating
so
bases
I'm not
left.
concerned. 'Cause
Just watching everything gets descent flying is more amusing to me than it really should be.
Well, it's because destruction. Destruction just brings a lot. These guys,
I don't know if I realized it before, but I just realized it now that the fact that the first two games they're doing on the channel are just HD re-releases of older
just-
games.
other games are just the one I play is current.
How you like me now?
Super fast. There's a bit, I forget one.
Boosting through. It's. I gotta give this game props for when it came out. Having like the ability to enter buildings like that, not so common.
Oh, there it is. Oh. Yeah, it's a little bit. Oh, wait, gotta pause something. Ah, crap! I knew I forgot one.
Don't make it. You have 90 seconds, I'm guessing.
That's right. Okay, I'm just have to off-screen get those get the hostages out. Oh, wait.
One target area remains. The final spot, Mr. President.
Every time you pull out a rocket when doing that, I just get nervous.
Not much, but it'll do.
You'd think the spread of it would actually go down, like, yeah, it would stop going up as fast as you took them out.
Jamie has enough there. Again, don't think you can get all this collectibles in one go. You have to play multiple playthroughs.
Seeing it open is quite a sight, but
I guess it gives the game replayability and all that.
Yeah,
we'll
just
be in
level
a
again.
jam. Hurry up.
Again, I remember. Well, then again, I had certain weapons that made it easy, but basically that timer didn't even get to 50. Basically, I just can't. Go. I know this thing that apparently you gotta go up that bridge, but you're digging the long way.
You're also burning hell again.
Thanks.
Only 1 minute until the density of the poison gas reaches fatal limits.
At this rate, the density will exceed 181 ppm. Please hurry, Mr. President.
It's not like they're saying PBM, but it's PPM. Hope this is your last targets.
It is. That's why I went. Yeah, that's why I went back.
Yeah, you got like 10 seconds. Not even.
An utter nightmare. The U.S.
You were at
military
5
has
cars
been
per million
demolished
before.
once
Yeah,
again
or
by
was it
Metal
15?
Wolf.
Again, I had like a
His
thing
plan
for
to
it, but I
gas
was
the
kind of
town
going
ended
crazy,
in
so
fate.
I couldn't have that whole go here,
Could it
keep
be
that
the hand
timer
of God
very
reached
short.
down
But
to save us?
did have certain good weapons I had, so
I've just looked into the eyes of Meadow Wolf. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. But our coverage of these events will continue. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword.
As
This
he
has
runs
been
away.
Peter McDonald for DNN.
He is
I'll say
still
one thing
right
for the
though.
guy.
He is doing more damage to Metal Wolf,
Misreporting is consistent.
reputation-wise.
As long as the city is
just
safe,
talking.
who cares?
yep. But then he doesn't care. And after there is a mission that literally just goes. Well, again, it's the comeback Metal Wolf gave, and it's pretty hilarious.
Let's see here. DNN? Oh no. The Chicago gassing was only the first of many Hawk had planned. If the American people would not submit to him, he thought then they could be slaughtered by him. Fortunately, President Wilson stepped in and put a halt to these unspeakable acts. Among the Chicago survivors was a little girl who told reporters at the time, "As the gas was closing in, I looked up and saw God. And you know what? God is made of steel." CNN correspondent
Get in touch with the
Peter McDonald.
resistance.
Oh, sorry, everyone.
It's okay. I had that part memorized.
No, still no word. Maybe he was captured by coup d'etat forces.
No, he'd never let that happen. I'm sure he's out there waiting to make his move. I must see him.
I must. Yeah.
I made him a promise.
I promise with that. I don't remember that.
Oh, Mr. President.
I'm off to the next battlefront.